All right, so I emerged in Vegas from a long trip from the Grand Canyon where I did a silly long day. The first thing I did was I tried to get grounded. I did a little workout and then I slept in my car. And then I woke up in the morning and I found a cute little disc golf course and a cute little walk to do. And so that was nice little form of grounding. I mean, first I did the walk, and then I looked for the disc golf. It was too windy, so I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna skip out on that." I guess because Vegas is in the desert, it is very windy. So I went and I did a little poker, and then I went west of town and found a beautiful trail to do. Oh, but I had this fantastic pastry on the way after poker. And so here's a dome I drove by, and you'll see that again a little bit later in the video. The wind is just howling. I don't know if this is a normal amount of wind or not, but darkness down there. We got this beautiful rock face all around. And so I'm hoping to just do a kilometer or two and not get in too much trouble climbing anything, but we'll see. It does happen. Sweet about this. And look at this beautiful rock. Like, how am I not going to climb some of that? There I could probably climb. Here I might be able to meditate. Over there, I don't know. Look at that spot. Like, it just goes on and on. What a blessed trail. So thankful to have found it. So all throughout this climb was a bunch of little caves and offshoots where you could go right into the rock face, and it was magical. It was beautiful. Like you could definitely imagine animals or humble people camping out just in these little caves that are built right out of the rock there from, I assume, all this amazingly powerful wind blowing through, and then the space there between. So it was very cool. And the scenes, the whole feel, it was fantastic. The only challenge was the wind. It was unbelievable. And here you can see bacteria eating into the rock face. So many cute little spots to just take a breath, take a minute, sheltered from the wind. But the wind was insane, completely insane. I was a little bit nervous. Gorgeous rock formation there. I don't know if I believe this guy 1843, but either way, I love it, especially because it's a built-in, like it's a cave that's consolidated, but you can still see huge amounts of quartz over there. So I'm sure a lot of people over time have taken little pictures and themselves a chunk of that because it was a lot more at some point for sure. Anyway, I gotta keep moving. It was too much. I surrendered and I found my way into a little inlet. I like this one better than some of them because this one has a lot of space on the top, and I really like that space on the top. So having a good time. I feel all right, feel safe, but definitely the winds are a small bit scary, and so it's just taking my time, staying low to the ground, and I'll be fine. So after I determined it was unsafe to proceed, I made my way back down, saw some people doing some like real hardcore, like with the ropes and everything, rock climbing. So that was pretty cool. So there's an area around there where people were doing that more advanced stuff. But me, I'm just in humble running shoes, just kind of making my way. So, oh, you can see in the picture there, someone in the background. And here I'm looking back at like the settlement just below the trail. There's another person on the rock face who's doing more hardcore climbing. Some of the architecture around here, like this, is just on somebody's property. That's not a special attraction or anything. Some dude probably just lives in there. What a cool house. I wonder how it was built and all that. Oh well. So here you can see the accommodation I found. It seemed pretty nice, well priced, and I loved how they had a casino right in the place and 24-hour food. So I went, slept, and then got up in the middle of the night. Vegas definitely has a vibe, unlike that which I have experienced before. Look at all these big hotels and casinos. They're everywhere. I found a pretty good spot. I hope it works out. I think I'm paying 90 bucks Canadian tonight, which, I mean, you could say it's a lot, but at the same time, is it? I don't know. Here's the food I had at the restaurant in the hotel resort I was staying at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. It was decent, and I went back to bed after. Here's a botanical garden I visited for like 10 minutes. It had to close, which was kind of bananas, but I found some cool disc golf after that with some local teachers and principals. So that was pretty awesome. We had some high vibes. And here's the big rocks that I got from Tucson's Crystal Show. So that was really cool. Got a chance to have a good look at them and see what I was working with. They've been in my house ever since, and I love them. They create a lot of energy for the environment. It's really nice. Uh, I really love the formation and the reality of them. And here's just a random waterfall in the motel.